I'm Daphne from Daps Makeup, here to talk about today my Sephora haul. I'm so excited. It's not a lot, but I got a few items and I thought I would let you know. I did do a short video in my shorts going over my recommendations as a part 1, 2, and 3. I know the Sephora sale is over, but those are all products that I truly do love. That you can get at Sephora, so you can still check out those short videos, but those are all products that I already owned. So of course for the VIB sale I got new items that are new to me. So I'm excited to show you what is in this bag, what items I got, and to give you my thoughts. Pretty much every item is currently on my face, and you will get to see how they work in action. Before I go through that Sephora bag, I just have to quickly show you. So I went in store a couple times. I went in store to Sephora to make my purchase, and one of the times they gave me a gift. I was not expecting this. Look at this. How cute is this? So it is, you know, emblematic of the iconic Sephora bag, but this is not a paper bag. This is made out of a good fabric. It's got, you know, this is so cute. And so this is a great bag that can definitely hold a few makeup items, certainly. It is so cute. It feels very durable. It's, you know, great fabric. I was not expecting this, but this was a fantastic surprise. Comes to the actual products I got. You know, I'm lucky that my birthday falls right in the middle of the VIB sale. So my husband and several of my friends were kind enough to give me gift cards. So I definitely put it to use. So let me show you what I got. So as you can see, there's a very purple theme to my makeup today. Why? Because I got the Natasha Denona Roxa palette. So this is what the outer packaging looks like. And this is what, sorry if it's dirty because I've been using it all week. But this is the outside packaging. I should have cleaned it off. And then these are the shades. Don't worry, I will show you swatches. But that is that. Next, the Dior Stick Foundation. If you have been following me, you already know that I own the contour stick, which I love. So I went ahead and got the foundation. I just wanted to show you both. This is the new one, but I just wanted to show you just so you can tell the difference that if the contour sticks are matte, the foundation sticks have a more shiny appearance and have the silver CD where this is all matte black. They have the same top design and they are the same size. So that's the foundation stick. And yes, I have, it is on my face. I have a whole Dior face. So basic complexion wise, it's all Dior. Not sure if you can see my sweatshirt, but it is Wicked themed. So yeah, if you don't already know, I'm a big theater geek and Wicked is like in my top 5. I love this musical. So yeah, I bought this one size brush. Yes, because it was Wicked. It's just so cute. Looks like Elphaba's brush. You know, broom. So I just had to get it. I don't normally go for synthetic brushes. Obviously, I am going for the gimmick. I'm falling for it. Couldn't help it. Resale, I always buy Backup, Benefit, Goof Proof, and Precisely Brow pencils in shade number 5. Yes, I use it with my brows today. You will not get to see it in action during the Get Ready With Me because I don't think that's really helpful for people to see that. But that's what I use with my brows at all times. So there you go. This is a skincare product from Clinique. It's an eye cream. They're all about rich. It's an eye cream. And here it is. I love it. I've had this before. I think this is a small size. They have bigger ones, but small goes a long way, honestly. Lastly, I bought a perfume, and it is from Valentino, Donna Valentino. It is in the Born in Roma series, and this one though is Coral Fantasy. It's one of their newer ones. It's a fruity floral scent. The bottle's so cute, but obviously I do have it on now and I love it. So I did a whole get ready with me video creating this whole look. So watch it, you get to see these products in action, and you know, I pretty much tell you how I feel about all the products as I'm using them. So no more chit chat, watch the video, and I'll see you in a minute. All right, so I'm gonna be using some of the items I bought from my recent Sephora haul. Now, admittedly, pretty much all of these items I've been using for the past week, so this is not like a first impressions. This is just a get ready with me. I'm just gonna use it just so that you can see how these products work in action. So the first thing I'm going to use is the Dior Stick Foundation. So I have to say, so this foundation stick, I'm not a big foundation stick girl. I had bought the contour stick, and if you've seen my video, I've already used it on camera, and I wasn't sure if I was gonna buy the stick, and I already own 2 sticks already. So initially I didn't think I was gonna get it, but my bestie wouldn't stop talking about how great this is. And then, you know, the sale came, got the gift cards, and I was like, you know what? She won't stop talking about it, I gotta try it. So this shade, by the way, is 5N, and you'll see this is gonna blend beautifully into my skin, and it is a good match for me, so 5 neutral. Now, she and I, we agree on most things when it comes to makeup. We have similar style preferences, but the one thing about us is that we do have different skin types. I lean more gray, dry, excuse me, and she's more of a combination skin girl. So I will say the one thing, and even though actually most liquid foundations we agree upon, we have disagreed upon with stick foundations in the past, and I think it's because of our different skin types. So I was still a little hesitant if, you know, I would like it even though she loves it. Well, number one, as you can see, it is blending so easily, so beautifully into my skin. The big thing is, I'm so happy to report, it does not feel drying. As some other ones, like I'll tell you, like the Tom Ford, that's the one we did not agree on. She loved the Tom Ford, I hate it. I've learned how to use it, but generally speaking, I hate it. I actually love the Fenty. She is not a fan of that one. But we both agree on this. This is gorgeous. So blends beautifully, doesn't feel drying. This is a great, I think pretty good color match for me. So I'm actually loving it. Even though I bought the contour stick, like I said, a long time ago, I figure I might as well use it today, and I'll just do this on camera, guys, with you as well. This is the deepest shade, Deep, and it is deep. And it's a contour, not a bronzer. So I've learned all I need is like a dot, honestly. I don't need much. So I put like a dot there, and yeah, that's all you need. Use the Sonia G, what is this brush called again? Classic Base. And once again, see how beautifully that blends in, and it's gorgeous. It's such an easy blend. Like I said, I don't like to put too much of it because it is so deep, which I love. It is so deep, you know, and it is a contour. I don't want to look too gray or anything. So I don't feel like you need much. Whatever excess, I always put on the sides and nose just to do a very slight nose contour. I don't like to go heavy in my contour. I actually do like my nose. I'm not trying to change my face. Let's keep going with Dior and use some Forever Concealer. This is in the shade 4.5. And this is one of my absolute favorite concealers. This is actually a repurchase. So yeah, I love it. So just to brighten up the face. It's gorgeous. So I'm so excited. Today, the Wicked movie just came out. I'm not seeing it on the day, unfortunately. I wish I would, but I'm gonna wait to see it with my children and my husband. So I'll try to go see it next week. but I did see it again in the theater, which was exciting. I saw it on Broadway 20 years ago. And then for my birthday, I asked them to see it again with me. You know, and it was great this time to actually see it with my children. You know, versus, you know, when it was 20s, it was just me and my husband. I was just a huge theater fanatic. I went to Broadway shows all the time. It was constant. Such a wonderful experience. Going back into New York City, going in, and we got great seats as well. To dress up. Those who've been following me on Instagram, you got to see what I wore. I really try to go on theme. I'm using the Givenchy Prisme Loose Powder in the shade 5. This is the original. I know I've heard so many things about the new one not being, you know, being shiny and not looking good. So I'm still using my original, scared to get the new one. Although I hear in the deeper shade, it's not an issue like the one for the fair skin tone. So I don't know. Maybe it was just specifically that shade, but I'm gonna stick to the old school one as long as possible. I bought Wicked. One of the items I bought was the one size brush. Now this is the one item I have not used yet. I'm thinking that this would be good for maybe for blush, but it also says you can use it for setting powder. So let's just give it a try. You know, let's just see what happens. In terms of how it feels very soft, but it also feels very synthetic. I will say it feels very synthetic. As you know, I own a lot of Sonia G and those kind of brushes, but you know, but there is a time and a place for synthetic brushes. I don't know how well this is gonna work, but let's see what happens. I usually use a Sonia G in a more flatter brush rather than such a brush, but let's see. Well, at least it feels soft. Is it gonna place my Sonia G? Not for this. I prefer my Sonia G, this type of brush. I just feel like it just really pats things in so that I can make sure the powder really melts in. I'm gonna bring back that brush again for the blush because I think that's where, you know, hopefully it should shine. I had bought the mini and you can already tell, like, I'm almost done with it, you know, because I wasn't sure if I was gonna love it, and you know, I own so many powders. I was being conservative. I should have bought the large one. I wonder if I can still find the original because I love this powder. Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1 spray because I have dry skin. Gotta bring back the moisture and life to the powder down face, but look at the complexion. Dior, look at this Dior face. Now, I also bought Benefit Brow Pencils, just more backups. These are old ones. I'm gonna do this off camera, do my brows, but that was another thing that I did purchase. Every VIB sale, I always buy brushes, always buy backups. So let me do the brows and then we'll get to the eyes. Brows are done. I got some eyeshadow primer on. Now, although even though it is a week a day, I probably should be doing like green eyeshadow, but no, we're going purple. So I got the Natasha Denona Roxa palette. This was a palette when it came out I wasn't sure if I was gonna get, even though purple is one of my absolute favorite colors to use, but obviously I own so much. But once again, it was my birthday, it was a VIB sale, got gift cards. How could I ignore this? Natasha Denona purple, no brainer. I think at this point I've used all the shades, so there's nothing that's gonna be new for me. So I'm probably just recreating a straight up purple look that I've already done before. All right, so like I said, I'm just gonna go straight purple. I think matte wise, we'll start with the more lavender and the gray purple and deepen out with the brownish, the brown. It does have a hint of purple to it. So let's just start over here. I'm actually really enjoying this palette. So I've done like 4 or 5 looks with this. If you following me on Instagram, you already know. I've been posting almost every day a new look with this palette. I'm going all purple because hello, it is a purple palette, so I might as well do purple for you guys. but I also tried on Instagram to do looks where I kind of didn't focus too much on the purple and went a little bit more for the pinky tones, but I just want to go back to purple. So I'm recreating, it's probably like the second look that I posted on Instagram. I'm probably recreating. Let's talk about how like purple matte are like the hardest thing for makeup brands to make, that they're so patchy, hard to blend, you know, they're like one of the hardest colors to create. And I believe it, I'm not even doubting it. I have to give Natasha Denona her flowers because I'm actually loving the mattes even more than the shimmers, which is, I didn't think I would actually say, but I love these mattes. They are blending so beautifully. I haven't had any issues, honestly. So I don't know, she figured it out because this is not a problem for me. Look at that, sweep, sweep, boom. I don't feel like it's patchy at all. The blend is so smooth. I'm swatching the shimmers, just figuring out what I want to do. So I just swatched this one, dipping into this one. So you can see how it picks up both silver and purple. When you go to swatch, that's the color you get. It's like a silvery purple. You will do those two. Let's go, given my shirt and everything, we're gonna go with purple cool tone. Let's go with that. So yeah, I mean, this one, you know, this kind of style looks fun and cool. I will say, you know, like indie brands have been doing this. So, you know, she's definitely not the creator. She did not invent this concept at all. She's just copying indie brands, but it's allowing those who don't buy from indie to get something to experience this, you know, that you can actually, you know, something that you can actually pick at a Sephora or at your main line and not have to do indie brand and get it in her formula. Let me put a little bit more here. I feel like over here we're getting a little more purple, more shine. There we go. Just wanted to like kind of even out, and I'm gonna try to put more of the this purple on the outer V. Let's see how that goes. Here's the purple. Let's see how well that shows up. You know, so, you know, a lot of times for me personally, you know, I know a lot of people love Natasha Denona mattes, and I do too, but sometimes I have issue with her formula. Sometimes it doesn't always show up too well on me. Like I said, this time, no issues at all. Usually her shimmers, I always adore. I feel like she's changed her formula on this one with the shimmers. They're nice, but I just don't feel like they're as impactful as her shimmers from the past. I don't know, I think I probably am getting some fallout. But anyway, this is looking cute. Let's try this shade in the corner. Now this is actually, I feel like more almost like a topper. We'll see how it works on its own. There we go. But it has, you know, it's kind of silvery, but I feel like it has some blue reflex there. So it is showing up actually well. So I think it's great in the inner corner. You can put it on the lid, of course, but I think it kind of even lends itself to be as a topper if you're going to use it on the lid. I'm debating even, do I even need, I always love putting the deep, I was going to put the deep brown in the crease. I don't know if I even need it, actually. Going back into the purple, the deep purple, I did on that side too, just in the inner crease. I think I'm just going to stick with those two mattes rather than doing three. I just want to keep it soft, just a little bit softer, and just keep it all just purple. Chanel's Neon Dahlia on the lower lash line. I've been enjoying the Chanel liners. They're just so fun, creamy, and they just blend so nicely. I love them. Continuing with the purple, Chanel's Purple Mascara. Obviously just, so I'm going all out with the purple and just pairing well, I feel. So how cute is that? All right, the eyes are done. I added a wing liner, Lisa Eldridge, Chanel mascara, the black volumizing mascara up top as well. So here is the purple look. Loving it. Time for blush. So we're bringing back the brush. I was always intending this brush for blush. I know we just played around with powder because it said it can use it for it, so I just wanted to try it, but I'm really excited to try it for blush. Like I said, this is actually my first time using this brush, so there might be, you know, a time period for me to kind of learn how to use it. I've learned how to use, you know, the foundation and the eyeshadows, but this is gonna, now let's try Gucci. My absolute favorite brushes. Now, you know, I will say the one thing I thought about when I saw this, it is picking up better. When I saw this brush, I always actually looked at it more for maybe, when I see this kind of pattern, I think then maybe this is best for cream blushes, but it said for powder though. It is showing up. I don't know if the lights are washing me out, but off camera, I am seeing it show up. Is this gonna replace my Sonia G brush? I don't think so. It's not bad, but I would not say this is the best brush. But I kind of had a feeling this was never gonna be the best quality. Obviously I'm buying it for the Wicked theme. I just love that it looks like the broom. I don't care, I actually don't mind if this just becomes something just for display on my vanity. I'm okay with that. I use that blush with a cream blush, but I don't want to mess up this look. So just gonna put bronzing with my Dior, just continuing with the Dior. This is my favorite brush. I just realized I picked the wrong brush. I like a different Sonia G. Hold on. See the Niji Pearl over the Jumbo Bronzer. The other brush works well, but this just is denser, so it just applies the product better. If I do use that other one, okay, especially for something that like this, one of my Chanel contours is the color is very deep, so I appreciate the light touch of that blush. But from the average bronzer, I prefer the Niji Pro. Let's do highlighter. Coming back to Gucci, we did a Gucci blush. I'm not sure if I've ever spoken about this highlighter on in any of my videos. So this is, I know it's a unique color, Frosted Lilac, but going with the purple theme. So I'm gonna do this lightly, and I'm gonna come back on the other side, but I wanna do it lightly because obviously this tone, you wanna be careful so that you don't get, you know, it's on the icier side, so a little goes a long way. But it's lilac nature, goes with the look. So highlighter's formula is different, and I know my foundation has been picked up onto this, is different from a lot of highlighters. They describe it as a gel, you know, it's not wet at all, but it's not powdery like a typical highlighter is. It's nice. I prefer a typical powder highlighter. Like, I should have gone with the Dior, like the Dior highlighter. I love. This one's okay. You know, I'm happy to have it because I got it in a unique color. So it's all right. Or maybe I would have liked it better if I got it in a different shade, but I don't even think it's about the shade. The formula I just think is okay. Final step is lip. Go to lip liner whenever I'm doing a purple tone lip color. This is Endless Plum from Makeup Forever. It is just such a unique shade. Not many brands have a cool tone purple lip liner like this. I know I just have Dior lip balm, clear lip balm on the lips, and now the liner. I thought I'd bring out Suku. I haven't used this in a minute. I don't even know if it has a name. Number 5. The Moisture Glaze lips, I think they're called. Let's see what I think of it. Just haven't used it in a minute, and I just thought this is a good time to use it. Yeah. It's such a cute shade and feels fantastic. All right, I think we have nailed this purple makeup look. So I got to use a lot of new and some old products. Oh, one more product. Can't finish a look unless you've done setting spray. I usually don't bother to do this part of the camera, but this is a new product. It's the One Size. Now my go-to is Charlotte Tilbury. I never deviate. Since I started using Charlotte Tilbury, I have never deviated. This is my all-time favorite. This is what I normally buy every VIB sale. As you can see, I got a large. I decided to get a mini One Size because I heard a lot of hype with it. So it comes in a spray can like this. So I'm gonna step back. I'm gonna shake it and step back for a second, okay? Now, okay, so people, I know people have made comments about the smell or something. I'm not really, but I'm not a person who tends to get bothered a lot by smells. I don't think it's that bad. The spray, I'm not sure if I like how it sprays. But yeah, it's very hairspray. I guess I still love how this spritz and this feels. I need some more time. I mean, I think the best thing about this product is, practically speaking, how it actually works. It, you know, keeps your makeup going. What I really need to test out, which I've seen him do, is like he can go in water and it doesn't come off. Like if I can go to the beach and then use this and it holds, it's all worth it, right? So regardless of the smell or how it sprays, if in the end it holds the makeup, so be it. So I don't know if it's gonna replace my Charlotte Tilbury. I need some more time to see how I feel about the One Size spray. We'll have to see. But I am loving this makeup look though. So I think you already get how I feel about all the products, but let's just sum it all up. So let's sit down and I'm back again. One more thing. Another kind of spray that I don't normally bother to do on camera, but I'm gonna do for this because it was part of the haul. Perfume. So I decided to get the perfume Valentino, Donna Valentine's Born in Roma, but specifically the Coral Fantasy. That is why it is in a core orange box. Now, obviously this is not smell-o-vision, so you can't tell what I'm smelling, but here's a beautiful bottle. Hello. I've smelled samples of this before, but this is my first time actually having a real bottle of this. I will spray it on myself right now. I will attempt to describe the scent. I'm not good at this. I'm gonna tell you right now, that's not my thing, but I'll tell you what, I'll do my best. Here we go. Actually, let me even put it here. I know they say you're not supposed to do the rubbing of the wrist. I don't care. So, it is floral. And yeah, is coral even a scent? But there's something about it that like makes coral seem like the right word for this scent. I'm looking at my phone. Instead of me trying to describe for you, let me read off to you what they say. They say the keynotes are orange, that's the core, jasmine and rose, and the scent is described as fruity floral. That's exactly what it is. So if you're not a floral person, this isn't for you. I love floral perfumes, and yes, I don't always like, I don't necessarily am into perfumes being too fruity, but a fruity floral I can do. And this is nice. So yeah, this is, it's exactly what it says, fruity floral. So if you like fruity floral, then that's a great scent. So consider trying it. So I hope you enjoyed that video. Yeah, so I think you should know how I feel about all the products, but to just quickly summarize again, the perfume, if you like, you definitely gotta like floral scents. And like I said, this is a fruity floral scent, but it's not like fruity, I feel like. So, but yeah, if you like fruity floral, I think this is a lovely scent to try out. These can never go wrong. Get them every VIB sale. Skincare, can't go wrong. So let's talk about the 3 really new makeup items. So the brush, it's all right. It applied the blush on my face, the Gucci Fine. It's nice. Is this the best brush? No. You know, and like I said, I'm probably a bit of a snob because I love natural hair brushes. I love Sonia G. So you can't compare this brush at all to that quality of brushes. Obviously, I bought it because I'm a huge Wicked fan. So, I mean, obviously, if you're not into Wicked, why would you ever buy this in the first place? Does it work? Yeah. But, I mean, for me, this might end up just being something to just be put on my vanity, you know, just for display purposes. Yeah, I think I'll probably stick to my Sonia G. But if I was in a pinch, would I use it? Sure. Let's talk about the foundation today. I love it. I love it. I think my complexion looks fabulous. Yeah, this, I'm so happy. You know, I alluded to it during the Get Ready With Me. I have dry skin, and I have a feeling for dry skin, cream, like stick foundations generally are not necessarily the best for us. And I'm just speaking from the perspective of somebody with normal to dry skin. So for somebody with dry skin, I feel like these can be very drying. I don't own many stick foundations. This is going to be my third that I have currently in my possession. So I'll tell you about the three. So first I started with the Tom Ford. It was on sale. It was like 50% off. It's Tom Ford. I have loved every other complexion product that I've ever bought from Tom Ford. So I went all in and bought it. I hate it. The first time I tried it, I hated it. Not only did it feel dry, it looked dry. It honestly looked horrible on my skin. I was so tempted to like return it. But then my bestie was like, why don't you try using a hydrating primer? Did it, it worked. So I've kept it because if I use it with a hydrating powder, a hydrating primer, then it's fine. But I do find myself not going towards it. Even though I know the primer will work, I guess I've just still been a little turned off that I don't typically reach for it, rarely reach for it. Now, the other stick foundation I have, actually I think I had that before the Tom Ford, is the Fenty. I actually like Fenty's stick foundation. I do. I don't know. It just, it didn't feel drying. It works, or not, maybe slight, because like I said, I have dry skin, but it doesn't look drying. It looks beautiful on my skin. It blends like butter, and it doesn't look dry on my skin. So I've actually really enjoyed that one. Like I said, my friend, she's combo skin. She loves the Tom Ford, and she hates the Fenty, and I'm the opposite. I love the Fenty and hate the Tom Ford. So like I said, your skin type matters. But we both agree that we both love this. This is her favorite foundation, and it's currently my favorite stick foundation. It's not drying at all. It's definitely more hydrating feeling than even the Fenty. It looks beautiful. It is definitely a step up. So out of my three stick foundations I own, this is my top. It's not drying. It looks beautiful, blends beautifully. I love it. And let's end with Natasha Denona's Roxa. This might be my first Natasha Denona video for this year. Yeah, I don't know if I think this is my first purchase from her from this year. So the Roxa palette, I am really enjoying it. So obviously, if you're gonna get this palette, you better love purple. I mean, come on. It's a purple palette. You can't buy this and not be into purple. Any fears that you might have about the mattes, let me lay them to rest. I think the matte formula in this is fabulous. They blend so beautifully, and I just love that I have many tones: lavender, grape purple. I know I didn't use all of these on camera, but this brown that has, a purple tone to it. Then we have these more pinky tones, and I would say more salmon kind of tones, so you can do more of a pinky look. You got your purple shimmers, you got ones that lean a little bit more silver, you got your pink shimmers, that kind of thing. So if this is your color story, this is great. Mattes are A+. The shimmers, I'm gonna be surprised to tell you this, they're not bad. They're not bad at all. But they're not what I'm used to from her. Her shimmers, I can't explain, but they're just more wham bam. They're just more they have more punch normally, and they're soft. Now they shine. Like, I mean, it's not like these are nice shimmers, but I can just tell she definitely changed the formula for this palette. So it's not as punchy as I'm used to. Sometimes trying to put two shimmers together, if you try to take two of the pinks or two of the purples together, it's hard to distinguish the two. This works best as a topper. So yeah, I mean, the shimmers are good. The mattes are great. All in all, I say yes, go for the palette. I'll show you swatches. I did swatches of this palette. I did swatches of the stick foundation. So take a look at this. At the end of the day, first and foremost, I have to thank all my loved ones who gave me gift cards for my birthday. You guys have made my birthday special, and it's not just because of the gift, but it helps. Thank you. You helped me with making these purchases. I actually, in the end, I really do love all the products. I'm really happy that I was able to get them, and I was happy to share it with you guys. So I hope you found this video helpful, that you enjoyed it. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, consider subscribing to my channel. If you're not already following me on Instagram, definitely consider following me on Daps_makeup. That's where I'm the most active, and I usually post swatches and makeup looks prior to the YouTube videos. So I would definitely follow me there as well. Otherwise, I'm just gonna wish you a lovely day and look forward to see you next time. Bye.